Every at bat counts. An AB stands for at bat. So every at bat counts. All right. After every at bat, try to learn something that can help you the next time you go to the plate. Okay. So try to think about, hey, where were those pitches? Should I have been swinging? Should I not have been swinging? If I'm missing the ball when I swing, is something going on with my timing? And these are all things that we'll be able to work on. Okay. The second thing, talk to your teammates and help them with their next at bat. I know it's upsetting if we swing and we strike out. We just want to go back to the dugout, and sometimes we're upset and we don't want to talk to anybody. We might be really, really frustrated with ourselves or a little embarrassed or whatever. It's baseball. You're going to strike out. Okay. What you do as a good teammate is you go tell your teammates, hey, he's those pitches were really good. Or, hey, I swung at a pitch outside. Watch that outside pitch. Don't swing at a pitch that's not in the strike zone. Okay. As you get older, if you keep playing and people start throwing like curveballs and more changeups and pitches that will move, they look like they're going one place. And then when you swing, they move to another place. As you get older, if you're doing that, you'll be able to tell your teammates, "Hey, watch for this," or watch he's throwing a first ball fastball, or he's going to throw you inside, that type of thing. Okay, so talk to yourself to try to get some to learn for the next time, and try to talk to your teammates to help them for their next time. Okay, the more pitches thrown will make a difference, especially late in games. Okay. Now, sometimes we'll play in situations where we might have a time limit and we have at exactly an hour, 15 minutes, the game's over and that's it. But this is a learning situation. Okay. I want you to learn about baseball, not necessarily worry about time limits and worry about if, we had runners on base but we ran out of time. What I'm concerned with, what our coaches are concerned with, is you learning how to play. So the more pitches you make the other team throw, that will make a difference, especially in late games. And I will give you an example. One season we were playing in a game, and we had a batter foul off 7 straight pitches. He fouled off 7 straight pitches. That pitcher had to throw at least 6 additional pitches to him that he fouled off, right? On the eighth pitch, he swung and he missed the ball. So he struck out. But that still was a quality at bat because he fouled off 7 pitches. It gave his teammates the opportunity to see those pitches. It made the other pitcher more tired because he was having to throw more pitches. 2 innings later, we have runner we walk a runner or we walk a batter because the pitcher is possibly getting a little more tired because he's had to throw so many pitches early in the game. So we get a runner on base. The next batter gets a hit, and then the next batter fouls off 2 or 3 pitches and then gets a hit to the outfield, and we end up being able to score 2 runs off of that. Okay, and that all happens because of those pitches we made the other team throw early in the game. So every pitch counts, every at bat counts, and the more pitches we make the other team throw, the better position we will be in, especially late in games. Now, on the flip side, on defense, we want to be as efficient as possible, right? We don't want to have to throw a lot of pitches. We want to be throwing strikes and getting people out, whether that's a strikeout or whether they're hitting and we're recording outs in the field, right? The last thing I'll tell you on this, on finding your pitch, don't help a struggling pitcher. If you have someone who is struggling to find the strike zone, don't swing at balls that aren't in the strike zone. Okay. That doesn't mean that you can, this could be the pitcher could be your friend. You could play with them after the game. You could talk to them after the game. And it doesn't change any of that. If a pitcher is struggling, don't help them out. Okay. Don't swing at a ball. Don't swing at a pitch that should be a ball. Because then what you might find is that might actually kind of get them back on track and they might start throwing strikes again. And you might end up striking out. Okay. Or you might end up making contact and not getting on base. Whereas if you would have let the pitches go that were balls, maybe you'd have walked and you'd have gotten on base.